The anguish that festers deep within my very core feels like an incessant flame, a blaze within my heart, akin to a violent storm wreaking havoc over the vast ocean. Day after day, it's proving increasingly challenging to keep my poise intact. I'm falling the abyss of wanting to let out a heart-wrenching scream, to shed buckets of tears, to let my sorrows flow like a river. The day that marked the end of Layaluk, the day I had to be the one to dispense her doom, was the day my world came to a full stop. That was the day when the very foundations of my existence were cast into such profound darkness that even the radiant sun above couldn't penetrate its depth. It was not just any regular day, but a day when a part of my essence seemed to have fallen into the inescapable pit of loss and despair. As a goddess, I am not expected to let such sentiments get the better of me. Yet such were the intensity of my feelings that, for a fleeting moment, I contemplated burning the entire realm to ashes, if only to hear the delightful sound of her laughter echoing in my ears just one more time. Her words, accusing me of being the root cause of her suffering, tore through my heart like a dagger, creating a wound deeper and more painful than any physical blade could ever inflict. Her accusations were like shards of ice, piercing through my very soul, leaving me reeling under their impact. The realization hit me hard that the pain I was experiencing was the pain I, Iris, a goddess, had inflicted on her. The realization was soul-crushing. Have I truly become so blinded by my own omnipotence that even those I knew and loved have lost their faith in me? Is this the destiny that has been scripted for me? To accept blandly my new reality and to experience a never-ending string of emotionless days as I watch from my celestial abode, detached and disinterested. But how can I allow myself to become so disconnected from the very beings I am appointed to protect, to guide, to enlighten? How can I allow myself to stray so far from my cosmic responsibilities that the people whom I'm supposed to safeguard feel nothing but despair and at my hands? In this journey of self-realization, I refuse to let myself drift away from people whom I'm destined to guard, to mentor. I will not allow myself to become a mere spectator, watching the world from a distant celestial viewpoint. I refuse to allow myself to become so detached from the people that I am to safeguard, to those that I am to teach. The other gods have become complacent and silent. What could be the reason for this silence? Is it because they're not bound to experience such throbbing agony? It seems they've built themselves an impervious shell, shielded from the world of pain and suffering. It's a world that's strangely familiar to. It's a world where I exist, where I breathe, a world that I've come to despise. My fury, my anger, they emanate radiance more potent than the fiercest sun. The intensity of my rage is a beacon, a wildfire that refuses to be tamed. It glows endlessly, it flares relentlessly. Such existence marked by pain is no existence at all. I repudiate it, I despise it, I won't let you down again, not anymore. The fear of failing you again is a nightmare that haunts me. It's a sin I can't afford. I make this solemn vow, a promise etched in my soul, a commitment that I'll uphold till my last breath. The very essence of my existence demands it. Your memory demands it. I will do everything in my power to prevent your memory from fading, from dissolving into the void of forgetfulness. It's a vow that I have taken. It's a pledge that binds to you. To remember is to keep alive the flame of memories, to keep alive the essence of your existence. And to remember, I'll forsake all. I'll give up on everything, even the most sacred of my duties. If it means keeping you alive, if preventing your memory from fading, I'll set myself ablaze. I am ready to be consumed by this fire, if it promises me one more day with those that I love. My pain is not a mere sensation, it's a tempest, a storm that rages within me. My anger, it's an uncontrolled fire, a flame that rages with unprecedented ferocity. And my love, it's as free as the wind, a wind that shapes this land, a wind that's unrestrained, unbound. The resolve that I carry within me is as resolute as the ice that caps the highest mountains. It's steadfast, it's unyielding. My will, as unbreakable as the stone that forms the foundation of this very ground. This is my promise, my vow. I stand by it, I swear by it. But time is a cruel mistress, a heartless being. She is unfeeling, she is uncaring, a callous entity that leads us all. Her apathy, her indifference, it's something that I refuse to emulate. I won't be a silent observer in this whirlwind of pain and suffering. I refuse to be this way, a silent observer in a maelstrom of pain.